Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm Logically Not. Just when I had about given up on zombies, um, they go and hit us with this new map. Um, this map, I really like this map. Uh, they put a lot of thought into this map. Um, and you don't really notice it uh, until you start trying to figure out how to get into the higher rounds. You know, they kind of gave us a whole different way uh, to play zombies with this map. And, I couldn't be happier uh, with this map. Um, I think this is well balanced. Like I said, the layout, the position of the tables, and uh, the biggest thing is going to be the incantations. For my strategy that I used to get to 100. Um, the incantations are placed uh, in very strategic locations. Um, and when we watch the video of my gameplay, I'll go into it more. First, I wanted to tell y'all how I set my augments because this is important to my my strategy. Uh, the first time I done it, first time I went for 100, I got to 66. Um, the second time I went to 84, and then the third time I hit the 100. Um, and I changed my, I didn't change the first two times, but the third time I did tweak my augments a little bit, and it helped me tremendously. Uh, because I was really struggling uh, trying to get something consistent as far as my route was concerned. Uh, but I made a few changes to my augments and it made a world of difference. So this is very important to the strategy. Uh, on stamina, you're going to have Dasher, which I always run that. But the one I changed on this one was Hot Foot. Okay, gain a speed boost after your equipment kills an enemy. Once again, we go back to the incantations. They count as equipment. So when you get a kill with one of those, you're going to get a speed boost. Uh, and with the mini bosses, as fast as they are, uh, the elites, whatever you want to call them, this helps a lot. Um, and once we watch my gameplay, you'll understand what I mean by that. Uh, but yeah, that's one I changed. Quick revive, that really doesn't matter. I mean, I always have it on Dying Wish. Uh, Juggernaut, I left it the same. Melee Macchiato, uh, I did move it back to Espresso because I used a sword. Um, so I did move it back to Espresso, and that little bit of a speed difference helps a lot with the sword. Um, and then we've got let's see, I didn't change anything on this one. Uh, this is another one, the Vulture Aid. This is another huge uh, augment, the Picky Eater. Okay, so on death, zombies have a higher chance of dropping your current equipment. So if you have an incantation equipped, they will drop more of them. So that's huge. I used the gas cloud for the foot upgrade. I guess it does okay. I don't spend a lot of time in the cloud, so I mean, I don't know how. just kind of what I run. I don't know. I don't know if it really made a difference or not. I wasn't really paying attention to that, but I was paying attention to Picky Eater, and it's huge. Getting more of the incantations dropped, uh, will get you out of a bind quick. So yeah, that's a good one to put on. Flopper, I left it the same. Dr. Rammon, Tribologist. Um, Deadshot really doesn't matter with the way my strat is. Early, yeah, it helps, but like when I get to the higher rounds, I'm using the sword. I'll go more into that, but let's see. Elemental pop. I did change. Enemies hit you have a chance to trigger a random ammo mod. I did put that on. And then I put equipment can also trigger a random ammo mod. So that's huge too. Once again, we're talking about the incantations being considered equipment, so it's going to apply to that. Ammo mods, let's see. Yeah, so on this one, so when you use the light, uh, the light um, incantation, you're going to get this ammo mod when you get a kill. So you'll get these glyphs, and they're gonna heal you. They're gonna draw to you. You don't have to walk over them. They draw to you and heal you. So this is huge. Consuming a healing glyph will temporarily allow you to heal faster, and then the healing glyph replenishes more of your health when consumed. So, like if you're down on health and you use the incantation, the light incantation, you kill a zombie, you're going to get the health back. You're going to get health back for that. Uh, so this is huge. Um, and then on my field upgrade, I left it the same. No, I didn't. I changed it to burst dash, which I use that sometimes in the extra charge. Um, Pretty much, if you watch my video about my terminus strategy, pretty much the first 50 rounds is similar. Um, just going to be using a regular weapon, upgraded twice, change rarity to blue, um, and just kind of the difference is you're going to have, instead of having the manglers on the map, you're going to have the fast guys, which they're not bad early on. Uh, they don't really start getting bad as far as like their numbers until round 50-ish. So they're not too bad to deal with up to round 50. Uh, I think it's kind of funny they nerfed the manglers, and then they come in this map and they've got these things that are way faster. They cause way more problems than the manglers. And they put a ton of them in the higher rounds. I mean, there is a bunch of them, and I mean, you can see them. You can see multiple, like a lot of them, as early as like the 30s. Uh, but it don't happen every round. Um, you can see a lot of them on the map as early as the 30s, but it doesn't have. They do. They're there every round, but uh, as far as like their numbers, it's kind of scattered until you get to the higher rounds, and then when you get to the higher rounds, there's a ton of them every round. So they're very fast. Like I said, the one that makes you quicker with the equipment, kill with the equipment, that's huge, and you'll see in the gameplay. Uh, so basically, my strat, I used the sword and the incantations. Um, and it was a different way to play zombies, uh, but it was effective. The only thing I could say that was a downside to my route is going to be it takes a little bit longer to run around, because um, the route is long. There's multiple paths you can take, and I'll explain it more when we watch the video. But there's multiple paths you can take, and the reason I had to make it longer is because of the placement of the crafting tables. Um, and I believe a lot of thought went into this map. Uh, just as I was trying to figure out how I was gonna, do my route. um, the way they're placed, uh, they make it where you can't have a short uh, a short route, right? You got to pretty much use the whole map to survive in the higher rounds. As you know, as far as I mean, there may be somebody out there has a different strategy, but as far as the way I played and how my time with it, uh, you need to use the full map, uh, and then getting to the tables, uh, especially the one underneath the bar. Um, that's a death trap. Uh, if you're not, if you're just trying to run a short route. Uh, so, um, but yeah, we'll take a look at the video. Um, I just wanted to show y'all my augments because they do make a difference in being able to um, do this effectively. Uh, but I think it's very interesting. Like I said, I love the map, and I think a lot of thought went into this. Um, a lot of thought went in this map. It's not just something thrown together. Somebody, really put some thought into it. So, at least that's my opinion. I don't think it was thrown together. I think they worked on it pretty hard. So, I can appreciate that. And I just think it's interesting that it's they gave us a whole new way to play zombies, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Uh, so let's go ahead and get to the video. I'm gonna do just a few rounds, and then I'll do my last round to 100, and I'm gonna commentate through all of them. But because I'm not gonna do like I did last time, the 90 through 100, because I've done this, so I'm gonna have to cut it up a little bit. So I'm gonna cut up. Uh, Take about 3 of the good rounds. It's really showing what I'm doing, and then I'm just gonna talk and tell y'all what's going on, and maybe this helps somebody out there. I don't know, but it works. It certainly works. Uh, you're gonna have. I'll go more into it. Let's just get to the video. But yeah, I'll see y'all in the next part. All right, so here we are, it's round 92. Well, I was going to start right here in the corner at spawn. You're going to go down, and you're going to start meleeing. Right when you get past this wall, you're going to just try to hug that side, and just back up. Back up and swing, back up and swing. You're going to have an incantation. Boom, hit them with the incantation. Now you're going to move to this trap. Okay. And like I said, there are multiple ways to go from here. And it's going to be situational, depending on what you do. But, you're going to stop here. If you need some plates, grab some plates. You're going to turn left here. You're going to grab this light incantation off the wall here. And you're going to go down the steps. Now, you got to be mindful here. Just be real careful. Make sure you get through there fast. You're going to go to this area, hit the trap. Okay, there's a couple ways you can do this, but this is one way. Hit the trap, take out those zombies, and then hit the warp, the slide, whatever. This is going to bring you out the room with the other table. So if you need, to get plates, this is how you need to do this. Turn right, go in, grab some plates, and then turn right around and hit the warp back to the castle. Okay, you don't need to go up either one of those. You don't need to go up the stairs or out that side door. That's death. Don't do it. Go here. So from here, there's several ways you can go, but I go left here toward the macchiato, grab the other light incantation. I turn here. I'm gonna melee here. Okay, melee here, melee here. This is kind of a dangerous spot, but Yeah, see that right here? I get stuck a little bit. I just got up against that ammo crate. That's okay. I had a shroud. You're going to take this back to spawn. Okay? You got to be quick here. Depending on how the zombies come out, you may grab this. You may just have to turn right. But right here, the zombies hadn't spawned out, so I'm able to grab the Raven incantation. Boom. Back to melee. Same thing. I'm meleeing. Okay? Just keep backing up. Right here, I use the alt on the sword. I like using the light sword because it does regen your shield. The Raven sword definitely has a better alt. But I kind of, just the way I was using it a lot for melee, and I thought that the benefit of it regening your shield kind of outweighed the special, because you know it takes so long to get the special. So I just thought having something passive like that was a little bit better. You can go with either one. The fire and the electric one, definitely no, don't use that one. Here's another one. You grab the light, and then you're going to go right here, melee right here. You got to be quick here. Don't let them get behind you. All right, so you're going to go down. I'm going to make a hard left here. You can do a couple other things there. Hit this trap. Now right here, you need to be kind of fast getting through here. You will get downed here. Sometimes I grab that incantation and hit that trap, and then sometimes I move forward. I grab that incantation off the wall. Going right back, same thing. Melee here. Yep, straight up the hill. Because you need to be careful when you go on that far side of the map. It's very tight, and you will get down there. Grab a few plates. Almost get downed. It's okay. Now here, you can go right. You're going to grab this incantation off the wall. I mean, you see how they've placed these incantations. You get the healing ones in the spots where you need the healing. It's pretty crazy how it works out like that. You can get some hits in, and then you can use that. Now you've got the healing to get away, right? I think that this map is well thought out. Just the way it flows, and the way the incantations are spread out, the way where the tables are, it forces you to play this a certain way, right? Not really forces, but the flow of the map. It kind of makes you play within the flow of the map, and I think that's awesome. This is definitely a challenging map. If you're just trying to use regular guns and all, you're gonna have a hard time. The incantations are huge to be able to progress to the higher rounds. Yeah, we're gonna stop here against the table real quick. Go left. We're gonna grab this one off the wall back here. Yep. See, this is a tight area. So you got the green one here, man. So when you go down these steps, you're getting heals as you're going down the steps. I mean, it's just, and the Raven one is going to keep, it don't go out as far as the green one. The green one will take out a horde behind you, but the Raven one is really good if you're surrounded. It goes around you. It doesn't go far out, but it circles you. So if you got zombies behind you, so each time, each place where those are placed at, you're going to have those situations. So I just think the map is really good. I love the boss fight. It's just a great map. I really like it personally, in my opinion. Yeah, take care of that. And the round's about over, so I'm gonna reverse course here and try to pick up some of the scrap. Another downside to this strategy is you're not going to get a lot of scrap because you're moving. You're not you're not going back through areas where you get kills quick enough before it despawns. Before they despawn later on in the rounds, because that stuff goes away pretty quick. And you know, sometimes you do, but most of the time you're going to be away from that area far too long to pick up any scraps. I mean, scrap, you know, which you don't really need mangle injections. I do use them some if they drop or you know if I get in trouble something like that. But I mean, you really don't even need a mangle injection, even when the amalgam comes on the map. Uh, you know, you can get through the round with him on the map. You know, just fine. But yeah, unless I get in trouble, I don't use a mutant injection. Here we are, round 97. Same thing. Yeah, we skipped the 97 because I don't have a lot of time on the vid, but I'll go up, hit the trap. Don't hit that red trap. If you use the red trap there, which I do sometimes, don't turn around and hit the oil trap. You need to hit one or the other because they're slowed. If you hit that red trap, they'll be slowed, and you're not going to be able to get a lot of them in the trap. So just make sure you're hitting one or the other right there. And like I said, this is a very dangerous spot here, but you need to just go through real quick. And it helps if you have one incantation. You can use one incantation in the room where you pick it up, and then keep one on you in case you get in trouble on the steps. But yeah, the placement of this table here, I think it's a great location. It's one where if you're just trying to play a basic way, just trying to go in and grab something and go out. Maybe you're trying to run that fountain or the statue or whatever. You're gonna have a hard time. I did that for a little while, trying to run around the hill and in front of the statue, and I just could not get plates off that table. Trying to go back to the top of the bar or out that side door. I mean, they were just tearing me up. So I mean, that's just a no-go there. You're going to have to use that warp. And that's what I was saying about having to use the whole map, because once you hit the warp, you're on the other side of the map at that point. So you need to have multiple. You're going to have to use the whole map for the high rounds, because you cannot play this map. You cannot play without hitting the table, right? You can't play without hitting the table. So you have to have. That's what I had to overcome when devising this strategy is how do I get to this table consistently without going down. You see the way this is placed. You see the full plate. So if you're down full plates, you got a plate carrier there where you can regen your plates completely. I think this map is well thought. Or you can grab single plates. I mean, I think this map is well thought out. Just the way the stuff is placed, the flow of the map. I mean, it's a really good map, and for all the people that say, oh, this is AI, this and they, dude, somebody made this, somebody created this, and put a lot of thought into how this was going to play. And like I said, it's balanced. It gives you the challenge in the higher rounds, but in the earlier rounds, it's manageable. When you get to the higher rounds, it becomes a real challenge, and it's due to the way the map is laid out. It's not really, the new mini boss. He certainly provides some. A new challenge, but it's a lot to do with the layout. Is why it gets so difficult in the higher rounds, and it's just mainly, I mean, it's the way it flows, man. It's a great map. It really is. But yeah, I mean, this is a good spot. I mean, you can get through right there. Oh, I could turn it around right there. But yeah, right here, hit this trap. This is another way, another thing you can do. I was hurt there, so I just left. But yeah, you can hit that trap. And like I said, one or the other here. Either hit the oil trap or hit that red trap because you can get them slowed. I'm hurt here, so I don't stop. This is a very dangerous. Going down this way is very dangerous. You need to be very mindful because you will get down there. Yeah. So let's see. Yeah, I mean, table. It's pretty much doing. It's not the same thing. There's definitely several things. Like I said, it's situational. Like that guy's, he's in there. So I'm just trying to get out of there. I know they're coming. I know they're already there. Because if there's a single comes up those stairwell when I get to that trap, I may turn at that trap and hit the trap and shoot one of my incantations, then turn around. But I mean, they were already coming up full out of the stairwell, so I just had to get out of there. And I used my incantations to get down the stairs. It's a lot of it situational about what you're going to do and how you're going to do it. Yeah, make sure you're always getting out of that room really quick. That room is a death trap where that table is. Yeah. Grab the incantation. Yeah, he almost. Yeah, man. Like the incantations are just life saving on this map, dude. If you're not using them, you almost have to use them. As far as I can tell, you almost have to use them. And the sword, I mean, it works great. I mean, it one shot zombies. And when you get the espresso on, I mean, it swings plenty fast enough to take on the horde. You need to keep backing up. Always make sure you're grabbing plates, no matter what, man. If you don't have plates in your inventory, grab some. You know, better safe than sorry. Yeah, this is a much safer trap to hit than the one above it. This one's much safer to hit because you got the escape route. They can't spawn. They can't really spawn behind you, and you got this right here. I mean, you're able to get out of there really quick. So, I mean, that one's a whole lot safer to fight in than the one above it, where you grab the incantation. And really, as far as the incantations, I mean, the Raven one and the Light one. The Light one, I think, is the most powerful because not only does it kill, it heals you. So it's huge. But I mean, the Fire one, like I grabbed the Fire one here, to help me down. Because, like I said, this side down here is really treacherous. But this will help you. Like here, I'm able to grab this incantation and keep going. But yeah, as long as you unlock the Light and the Raven one, you should be fine on this strategy. The Fire is, you can unlock it. There's a couple places where I grab a Fire. The lightning electricity one, I don't use it. The sword isn't really good, and the incantation isn't really good, so I don't use it. You don't have to unlock that one. The two most important is going to be the Raven and the Light, the line. Those are the ones you're going to want to unlock. But yeah, the Fire, it does pretty good. But I just don't have a lot of spots where I'm able to grab one. I kind of centered my strategy around where those were placed. Those two were placed. Here we are, 99. This is the last round. um, before 100. At this point, I think I went down once and I lost. My quick revive got knocked. I think once and a quick revive got knocked. Um, I am gonna go. I am gonna go. Yeah, I use the alt here. The alt's good for when you're in the trap. With the zombies. But yeah, they started spawning there, so I went ahead and hit the trap because they were already spawning on top of me. Normally I wouldn't have done that. Yep, grab the incantation. Yep, see they're already coming, so I know they're going to be in this stairway heavy, so I want to make sure I keep the incantations on me in case I get in trouble. And I still have one left. And I just go ahead and hit the warp. But yeah, like I said, I did get down once, and my quick revive knocked. And I am gonna go down here later in the vid. I make a good recovery. Um, but yeah, I mean, you said just several different ways you can go. It's not like doing the same thing over and over and over. You have some variety, and it's going to be situational based. Um, to which route you take. We got two amalgams on the map. And usually there's three. In these later rounds, that there'll be three. There'll be three spawn, along with about 10 of those other things. Man, uh, it gets really treacherous in these rounds. Yeah, I'm not wanting to stop there this time because I know that amalgam's close to me, so I'm trying to get down to this track bar and get him slowed. That's why I skipped the melee part there in that straightaway. Be careful lingering around there. They will cover you up right here. You kind of want to get there down through there as quickly as possible. Like I said, that and the stairwell coming out of Stamina Up is going to be the two most dangerous spots on this map as far as my route's concerned. Yeah. Now, really, I probably should have pushed. I should have probably stood there and put some damage on the amalgam. Yeah, this is kind of why I went down because I wasn't really focusing on them. I was just trying to stay ahead of them. See, there he is spawning again behind me. I mean, they're just always. Yeah, got to make sure you keep plated up, man. If you don't have plates, the gobble gums I brought in, I didn't bring in but three. I bought the Idolize, I bought the Arsenal Accelerator, and I brought Shields Up. That's the only three gobble gums I brought in. I had the other two slots were zeroed out. So I'd make sure I got one of those gums. If I was to get a gum, it would be one of those gums one of those three. If you get in a situation, you keep those shields up. If you get in a situation where you're going to be you don't have any plates, and you're going to be a long way from a table on the route, hit your shields up, man. Same thing if you have to use your shroud, and you're out of shroud, hit the Arsenal Accelerator. Those are very, very good to have. Here I get turned around like an idiot. I am able to get out of there. still have a shroud left. So yeah, I'm trying to remember where I go down here, but I do go down. See how they come out right there. The way they're positioned to spawn in makes it really dangerous going down that side. And right here is just the opposite, right? They don't spawn in. Once you get past that little area right there where they spawn underneath the fence, I mean, it's pretty clear up to here, right? So, like I said, this map is well balanced. Somebody put a lot of thought into this. And you don't really notice it until you start trying to get to the higher rounds. I just want to, just say, man, just how impressed I am with this map. I mean, it's, is the video I made, the last video I made about them.
Wow.
See, right here, man. Yeah, I mean, not putting in plates, not stopping at I didn't stop at the table. I don't think. I mean, that was just dumb. That's why I went down. You had to stop at the tables. But yeah, I made a video about them. Yeah, but I'm able to recover right here. Now I don't know why I didn't grab my perks right here, but I don't. I waste this whole hour. I'll just grab me another quick revive. I kill a few zombies, and I could have went over and got my perks, but I mean, I guess because I've been playing so long, I just totally forgot about my perks, man. And I could easily went up to the Wonder Fields and got my perks. I think it's about right here. I realize that I don't have my perks when I take off sprinting. Oh no, I don't have my perks. God, I'm stupid. Yeah, see, now when you don't have your stamina up or that speed, I mean, you don't get through here as fast. And it makes it a lot more dangerous. That's why I said that one where you get a speed boost is huge at augment. But yeah, I'm very impressed with this map, and the boss fight is great. I've already beat him about 6 times. Why it took me a little longer to make this video, getting to 100. I'm gonna do some. I got 3 saved, 3 of the, just taking some randoms, helping them beat them. I got 3 of those saved that I'm gonna put together and make a video on after this one. But I do love that boss. Like I said, I've beaten him about 6 times already. Yeah, look at the just so many. But yeah, I do use immune injection here, man, because I was really struggling not having my perks, and I just had to get through this round. Not a good place to be if you don't have your perks. Yeah, another round's over. I'm gonna go up here and grab my perks. Should have done this when I used Idolize. I don't know why I didn't. Kind of got lucky there. Been able to get through this round, because that was a bad mistake. But yeah. Alright, so yep, and we make it to 100. Well, I hope everybody enjoyed. Maybe this helps somebody. Like, share, subscribe. Like, if you have any questions, any comments about this or anything zombies related, feel free to drop a comment. You know, we'll do some more videos. Like I said, I've got some on the boss that I'm gonna put together and make a video on. Uh, but yeah, I really enjoying the map, and I hope everybody else is. Uh, yeah, maybe this will help. Maybe this will help somebody out there. That's why I do this. Maybe try to help somebody that may be trying to do something. Maybe give them another idea of how to do something, or you know, uh, whatever. But yeah, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, and we'll see y'all in the next video. Thanks.